Hi everyone and welcome back to our operation play. Today we are in phase 3 and stage 2 of the actual operation, so we're on the second map now. 3 phases in this stage. The aim is to get to the other side, so I may have to pick up the pace possibly here. I'm not sure how long it will take me to pile drive through the enemy forces. So I've just spent our points again. I know I spent them at the last one, but I didn't save it, so we go back and do that again, which is fine. I'm going to increase that so we get the T-72s, because extra tanks is always good. Now, I'm debating with myself whether we increase these guys to get the riflemen or we go with something else. I mean, we do have the option of the T-55s there, which will eventually get us more mortars, and the mortars have been helpful. Or we go for more riflemen and we get the artillery pieces. So I'm not sure out of the two of those which is more beneficial. Tanks are obviously helpful, but they're quite weak tanks. More infantry on the field will also be helpful. We could leave that till next time and just allow us to bring more in right now. As it stands, we can bring in all of this stuff, so we can only bring in 3 infantry squads. And that's my main concern right now. So I actually think that what we should do is get these guys, because that gives us more riflemen. So we'll call those guys in, and then we'll spend another 75 points for deployment, because the more we can deploy the better. And that gives us 55 points left, so we could go with that straight away and immediately get artillery pieces, so if we need them we can call them in. Or we upgrade these guys to assault engineers, or we upgrade these guys to T-72M1s. We still only get the napalm there. We don't get any big upgrade from doing that. We don't get... I mean, I think we do this one on the basis that the artillery may come in handy. If the enemy's using a lot of RT, then having some of our own will be very helpful. So let's go to the events. Extended operations or recon focus. I think we do extended operations, so this phase will last for 5 more minutes, which is probably a good thing right now, because we need to try and push quite aggressively here. So let's do that one. Let's head to battle. So we're moving into a new map.
New objective received.
We'll have a quick look because it's paused. I know we had a brief look at it at the end of the previous game. So we are red here. So these are our allies that are guarding these areas. There isn't a lot of them. And we need to get to this here which says to next stage. So we have to take everything up to that. We are spawning back here though. I don't think we can spawn anything here. That is a supply zone, weirdly. But if I actually call in some T-72s... Oh, they will come in there. Okay, I thought we maybe couldn't. But that's handy then. I had a feeling they'd make us come in at this side of the map. Fine. So we can push these points, but we can also support these guys straight away as well. Okay. That's interesting to know. I wish everything was together, because the T-72s are all the way along here, look. Thankfully, these guys are already upgraded. So you know what we should do? We should call in plenty of tanks straight away. And we'll call in our expensive ones to do an assault, because we're more likely to use them in that manner and keep an eye on them. We want recon to come all the way up to there. We'd like a shilker. Let's move... Or do I actually move it? Kind of... I'm not sure about that now. I don't know if I want that or not. No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it there. Because I really need to defend these points. My assault force shouldn't get attacked too much, I hope. 375 points left. I really want to bring in the Sani because they were so helpful in the last game. We'll just stick them there. And then we need the riflemen, really, don't we? The riflemen plus AT, which we'll try and get up here, and the standard riflemen, I guess. I'd like to try and plow through these points as quickly as possible and move straight on to getting these ones here. I'm hoping these guys can hold for a short while on their own. I still got 250 points, so we'll bring in more riflemen. And we'll send them there. We'll try and get all the infantry pushing around together. They can bring in stuff there, so I will have to leave some defences here. And then, do we bring in a HQ to try and buff the units here? That's an expensive unit, isn't it? I think we bring in the tanks. We just pop the tanks here so they get good fire support on everything. And it gives us 100 points left. Recon's quite expensive. I think we bring in some riflemen. And hope they can help to hold this point, if nothing else. And we see where we get to. Because I'd like to keep the 50 points potentially for supply. Because inevitably I'm going to need supply to rearm and repair. So, take next stage plus 100 victory points. And stage advanced conditions secure and exit. So that's our objectives right now. We still have all of these things on the side. We've got plenty of points to spend. So let's hit pause and let's go. Oh, our ally spawned loads of units as well. Is that just defensive units, though? Or is he actually going to attack? Oh, he's attacking. He's moving. Oh, maybe I could have concentrated here, then. Oh, well, never mind. If he's coming with me, it just means we're going to be a lot more effective, aren't we? Artillery coming in already. Oh, these guys are getting wrecked. Oh god. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Oh, I lost one. It's a bad start, and these guys are getting wrecked as well. Because of the artillery. Just retreat those for a minute because they're just going to get smashed, so move these guys up here. Not doing very well against it. Finally we're getting some good shots on these things. What's the attack move command? E. I keep pressing different keys because I'm used to Wargame Red Dragon. I keep hitting their keys. Maybe I should rebind them so they're all the same. Shilkers. Let's get those moved up. The tanks are probably in a reasonable position here. I'm going to deploy these guys. Push them into this building here. The tanks... I'm surprised nothing's attacking us there. Right, let's bring this back in. Do you mind attacking those guys? You guys attack those as well. Biggest annoyance right now is all this artillery, but these riflemen are being a nightmare to kill. They are entrenched, I guess. Oh, hang on. Bloody artillery pieces right there. Can I engage those? I'm gonna retreat those before one gets killed. Oh, reverse these. Reverse is just R. I'm gonna try and move these guys up here. Let's deploy these guys and get them engaging this. feel like my mortars aren't doing as much this time. Just want to turn their weapons off. Hold fire. H is hold fire in this as well. Retreat those out of the way of that fire. These guys are capping that. These guys are getting wrecked by everything. There are tanks right there. Just T-55s.
Zone captured.
Getting shut out again. I'm just gonna retreat these guys to here. Put those guys back in the vehicles so they go a bit faster. I'm gonna try and get them up to here. Allied jets. Cluster munitions. Wow. Pretty effective. I really need to use my artillery stuff more, don't I? Losing a lot of stuff this time. So I'm not playing as cautiously. Get the napalm in as well, shall we? See if we can kill this thing. They are panicked already. Bring in the rest of our tanks here so we can provide fire support. Should napalm this thing, I think. Yeah. Should be able to cap this point now. Oh, this is getting counter-batteried. In fact, we can just retreat that here. And, push this up.
We need support right now.
These guys are camping out. Allies pushing. I mean, should we put some defenses there? Or are they going to do that? I do notice there's all these, like, barbed wire things dotted around. Or tank traps, whatever they are.
Zone captured.
So there's hostile units there? Yes, there are. So we can heavy artillery that. I think we'll bring in our supply finally. Rearm these guys. The AI's doing a decent job, actually. It is just pushing with me. Get some napalm on this lot as well. Got 100 points, so we can bring in some more riflemen. Very nice. These guys are doing a good job. The tanks are always pretty good in this game. They're good in most games, to be fair, I suppose. Oh, here comes the reinforcements. Can we drop some heavy artillery on them? Sure we can. These guys are fully repaired, so we can move them fast up to here. These guys could probably just come and sit at the edge here. We'll plonk these guys behind them. Move those guys up. These guys, what's wrong with that? Oh, it's just on not fire. That's why it's got an X. These guys straight up here.
Zone captured.
Get those guys into that building. These guys are low ammo. Oh, they have no ammo left. They just have machine gun fire left. Fine, we'll get them across here. Need to get them in this position so they get armaments off the supply trucks. They should be able to defend, though. Get these guys up here. Tanks are doing okay. Oh, they're getting... What is that? T-72M1s. Cluster bombs coming in to try and deal with them, though, from the ally. They're making really good use of the cluster bombs. I'm quite impressed. Using stuff more effectively than I am, I think. Heavy artillery on whatever that is. Cluster bombers. Fantastic. Look at that. Well done. So they should now rearm, hopefully. Supply, yeah. It should hopefully rearm all of those guys. These guys are fine, so we push them up. Oh wow, he's pushing over here already. It's so fast, the AI. Let's get the Shilka moved up as well. I'll get the Sani moved up too. I'll probably move that fast up to here, actually. I will leave my tanks back here in defense, along with these infantry, in case they send in more stuff. Let's drop some napalm on these guys. Keep making use of all these points we have. Probably push up the riflemen as well. It's a T-72. Clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Napalm. They're all close together, so we should get some good strikes on them. Very nice. Very nice. Happy with that. I'm kind of inclined to move these guys up here, and then we can always retreat them. Just because then they'll have eyes on if anything else comes in. Heavy artillery is there? Perhaps. Or do we hit something further back? Maybe those guys further back, because we're about to hit this with our front line. Love to try and get in these buildings. I mean, these guys are outnumbered. Oh! They're stuck on barbed wire or whatever it is. Tank traps. That's my artillery coming in on that, is it? My off-map artillery, yeah. Lots of these defenses dotted around. Oh god, they're coming in from behind. They're coming in from behind. Napalm strike alert. Come on. Oh, there's a load of stuff coming in. Oh god. Retreat that. Yikes. I think we're okay. Where's my supply trucks? How much do they have left? I think we move them up. We've got 354 left. Let's move them up the main road.
Five minutes remaining.
5 minutes left. They're a bit damaged, but we're okay. I mean, that's not bad for the first move, is it? We've got nearly the entire side of the map. They will do a pushback, though. Without a doubt. Let's get some recon back in here. The Sunny moved right up to the edge. Not the Sunny, the Shulker. The Sunny will need to move up this way, though.
Zone captured.
See if we can get this next one. I don't think we're going to catch to the next stage quickly. I just don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to be stuck like maybe 2 of these in 4 minutes if there's not a lot of resistance. I could be putting my guys back in these vehicles, couldn't I? Speed myself up a bit. I might try and get these ones straight over here. Because my ally is getting this one. Although we have to cap this one before we get the next one, I suppose, as well. What are we doing everywhere else? Pretty okay. These have already been pummeled by artillery and stuff. New objective? Turn weapons off on that. We need to capture this point. There we go. Capture the next 2 as well. 3 minutes left. Technically speaking, we can possibly capture the last one.
Roger.
3 minutes if we're quick.
Zone captured.
Get its weapons on and just get it over here. Gonna charge these tanks up. Three minutes to go. We might just do it. They're dead. These guys aren't even out of their vehicles yet. There's loads of stuff over here. Any palm on those guys, whatever they are.
Zone captured.
Heavy artillery on the center of it, whatever that is gone. I want you to kill that, please. Allies bringing stuff in as well, cluster bombers. Oh good, he's gone for the shilker. So I was hoping for. Pushing to the point. Oh, I'm really impressed I managed to do that in one phase. Mostly with the help of the AI. Otherwise that would have taken a lot longer. I'm going to kill all my own troops with my artillery still coming in off the map. Oh, I'm really impressed we did that in one go. Like, incredibly so. AI's pretty good at pushing. Oh, look. Oh my god, you get 6 T-55s in a group instead of 4 T-72s. That's pretty good. Maybe I should have brought the T-55s. That's pretty awesome. Wow, we control the whole map in one go.
Zone captured. Total domination achieved.
Wow. Total domination achieved. And that's it. Wow. So we lost 70 troops. I don't know if that includes my ally. Lost 5 vehicles. I lost more vehicles there. I wasn't being as careful as I was in the previous game. Yeah, our ally lost a bit. Yeah, I lost a bit as well. I didn't lose any tanks, which is good. Lost BTR 70s and the BRDM2. Not bad. Really impressed with the AI. I know other people have told me that the AI is really good, but having now experienced it, I'm quite impressed. It really does help, and its use of the cluster bombers was very effective. It seemed to know just when to use them. Well, we go to the next phase then. Does that mean we're immediately on the next map? That's awesome. We got loads of points, so let's repair all our units. We have lots of money to spend. So do we upgrade these again and get the T-72 M1s? Do we go for upgrading these guys and get assault engineers? I don't know how good the assault engineers are. There's another artillery barrage there. But we do already... we have heavy artillery, so that would be another type of artillery, I guess. Artillery barrage. And that one will give us artillery strike. Maybe that's like an accurate strike rather than a barrage. I'm not sure. But there's so many points to spend. I'm kind of curious what assault engineers are like. So I'm kind of tempted to upgrade those. Let's see what the assault engineers are like. Should we upgrade them all to the next level? I think that's what we'll do. Is an M1 going to be more benefit? Well, I mean, it's going to make a difference, isn't it? I think it increases its armor. Let's check the M1 up there. So the M1, 14 front armor, turret armor is 16, and this has 13 and 13, so it does get better armor. Side armor doesn't really make much difference. Durability 13, durability 13. The main ammo is 25, main ammo is 25. Vision 1800, vision 18. So it really just changes the armor. I mean, I think that's worth it to keep them alive. Oh, we need to restore those guys. We might as well do that and get our artillery strike then, and we might as well do that and get the artillery barrage. And then I'm going to spend all my other points on deployment points so we can call more in. Because I think that's beneficial. So that's the stage. Operational log. Phase 3. I think we did pretty well just plowing through that. I'm quite pleased. It was much faster than I expected. So, to the events. There's only one left, recon focus, so we take it and we move on.
New objective received.
Okay, so game is paused. We must take all of these positions. So basically, the 3 in the main town, the rail station, Rodberg, which is this one here, and November here. So we basically need to take all of this, and then farm and hotel are like bonus points, as it were. The map's already covered in loads of artillery strike marks and stuff. Wow. Our allies' units are majoritively there, so I guess we push from this side. And they're going to push from there. Look at all the artillery stuff I've got now. That's my free recon area 1. I've got artillery barrage. Sustained barrage of HE frag rounds. Suppressing targets. We've got artillery strike. There's a concentrated salvo of HE frag rounds. And the heavy artillery is moderate damage and suppression. And that one's moderate damage and suppression, but on a smaller area, I guess. Okay. So, we're definitely calling in our recon again. And we'll get them up to here first. I'm just going to select it and turn its weapons off. And I assume it will still go at the front. I'm going to call in our tanks to there and to there. I'm going to call in... Did they get downgraded? Did I lose too many of them? I think they got downgraded, the riflemen there. That's a shame. I must have lost too many of a squad. And... who else do we call in? More tanks. I mean, these all engineers, because we haven't tried those yet. We'll definitely call in the other tanks. We'll bring them over here for fire support this way. I guess we call in our shilkers again. We're definitely going to call in the Sani again because they're really helpful. We've got more riflemen there if we need them. We have more recon and stuff. I'm inclined to maybe hold on to a few points. I know I can retreat stuff, but I'm going to hold on to some points and just see where we get to. So let's unpause. He's putting more stuff down, look. So he's going to have a big force pushing from that direction. But I want to see where we get to. Electronic warfare is in effect. Reduce HQ command radius and SAM accuracy. I didn't choose that. Was that our ally that chose that? Or was that... It could be the AI chose that, or it could be the enemy. I'm not sure. I didn't realize there were 2. Maybe there were 2 in the last one as well. Learning new things about the game as we go. Really enjoying it, though. Oh, 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 oh. Wow. So we immediately need some... Let's do an artillery strike on these guys. And we don't have any points left. We managed to kill those guys. They have a lot of stuff here. I'm going to bring in the artillery pieces, because we clearly need to bombard this area, because they are well entrenched. Let me get these guys up here. I want an artillery barrage on this zone to suppress the hell out of this lot. These T-72s are in a bad way. I'm going to retreat them. Also going to retreat those guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to have so much stuff here already. So we need to hit them from range. Sustained artillery barrage on those guys. These guys seem in a reasonable... I mean, they've lost a lot of troops. Let's just retreat them. It's going to be easier in the long run, isn't it? I'll just artillery the hell out of them. Our allies pushing on that point pretty well. This is getting artillery, so I'm just going to retreat them back slightly. From over there. Just going to hit these guys with heavy artillery. I'm just going to hit them with everything I can and use my points to break their defenses. So once we've got them moving, we should be in a much better place. Let's bring in supply to rearm these guys. And we can probably move these guys around now. I'll probably bring in the BRM-2s again. Do I bring in... I'm going to bring in the assault engineers because they come in BMPs. And the riflemen as well. Our artillery's hitting there. We just scared something out. These guys are suppressed, but they're okay. Did they actually lose a unit there? There's only 3 of them now, isn't there?
Reporting hostile fire, over.
Need tanks. I need these tanks back.
Deployed and set.
I don't have enough points to bring them back, that's why, because I've spent none of the stuff. Am I RT firing? I think it needs a target. I think I have to actually control that. So can I put it on control group 1 and then I can just click on it when I need to? Let's napalm the crap out of these guys. These are doing better. Although they are down a guy, aren't they? So let's retreat them and get them fully rearmed. Let's push these guys up. Supply can push up to here as well. Napalm strike. Beautiful. Get him firing at this. These guys just fire automatically, which is great. Oh, our allies coming to send some help as well, because I'm not pushing hard enough. Let's bring in our T-72s again. I'm going to push. Let's get these guys out of there and push them up. Stop those guys there. We're doing okay, we're doing okay. How are we doing here in terms of ammo? So-so. T-72s are a nuisance. Who needs support? Who's getting bullied? We need to get closer, don't we? So we can use the anti-tank properly. allied units, bringing in jets. I assume that's his clusters again. I want to get in range to use my anti-tank on this thing. Should be in range now. Well, the Sani are badly damaged as well. I did lose one, so let's retreat them for now. Let's move these guys into here so they can get repaired. Let's move this up as well so we can repair everyone and everything. Oh, they're attacking. Let's get these guys into these buildings. You guys are getting rearmed. Artillery these guys. Stop there.
New objective received.
Okay. These guys are in a bad way, so I'm going to retreat them. Everyone else is getting repaired and rearmed. It's good. These riflemen and BMPs are moving up. The tanks are... Oh, that's smoke.
Zone captured.
There's artillery coming from there, so let's do a heavy artillery strike on this point and just do some damage before we get there. Let's move this Shilka up. I like when you hold shift on it, you can see its range, anti-air, anti-high altitude. That's pretty cool. I wish Warnor had that on the vision. We got 185 points. Bring in the Sani. Do I need more tanks or not is the question. We got 26. They need more main ammo, so we'll leave them there to repair for a minute. These guys are fully repaired again, so let's push them up to here. So I'm going to turn their weapons off. BTR guys, they're okay now, so we'll just click X on those guys. I'd like to push them up to this point. They should have plenty of fire support. Let's move those Shilkas up to there. Let's bring these guys up to here. Sani will come up to here. They're bringing in a counter-attack. Where at is the question. See, my allies spread a bit thin at the minute. I need to take this, and then I'll have to defend it. It's my main concern. Get these guys out. I think we bring in the other T-72s. Heck targets. Nine minutes left in this phase. I think we might be able to get into the town. Gonna push the supply up. Gonna put those guys back in their vehicles and push them up this way. Zone lost. Although we're losing the warehouses. Okay, that changes things. BMP this way. And you can move fast to here, and then you're going to go and support warehouses. Our allies lost that. It's moving on. It's because the push down from farm. It's alright. It's a challenge because you have to defend multiple locations in this at one time. satisfied they're okay, so we're going to push up this way. The T-72s. Hilkers aren't in too bad a position, they can move up a bit. Supply is fine.
Zone captured.
I'm going to get this all the way up here. And leaving those guys there to defend. I'm going to try and bombard those guys. Get these guys in the edge of this town. I'm going to push these up to here so they're in cover. We're getting counter batteried so the Sani can move down here now. Supply can move with them. These tanks are going to push up this way. These guys need to deploy, my bad. There we go. Come and get in this building and fire out of it. Sit on the building, as it were. They're firing at retreating stuff, so we're going to move these guys up. Try and get them in that point. They don't have infantry support, which isn't ideal. I can't afford to bring it in at the moment, but it is what it is. Those guys are retreating. We can take this point... Oh, yeah, we can take this point back at that. I'm thinking it's blue, but I'm red. Usually the enemy eye is blue. Or, sorry, you're blue and the enemy AI is red, sorry. That's what I mean. Just sit them in the edge of this building, pointing out that way. So they can come in there as well. So ideally, I need to leave some defense there as well. This is the problem on these maps. You need to leave defenses everywhere. That's our ally having to retreat something there. I want to push... I don't really want to move those T-72s up there. I want to cap this. Cap this. We've got 6 minutes. I don't think we're going to take the town. I'd love to get like one part of the town. That would be the ideal situation right now. Just going to move the artillery pieces up. I'm going to move the Sani up to here. Pretty happy enough with the progress in general. Let's get those guys back in and we're going to move them up here. He's still trying to very hard push that point. Can we support him with an artillery strike? Probably. I realise it's a lot of points to spend on assisting him, but he is struggling up there. Get these guys in here and hopefully cap that. Let's move one of these across as well. I'm going to put him in the edge of this point so he can shoot out if anything comes in. Enemy forces there. Where's number one? Target. Drop some artillery on them. Oh, they're damaged again. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Where's my supply? There it is. Move you fast up here. It's alright, we're capping.
5 minutes remaining. New objective received.
You're going to get to there. We have got that. We just got 25 points for something there. I think that was it, retreating. These guys are okay. We got 4 minutes left. I really would love to cap this, even if I can't cap the next one across. Those T-72s are getting absolutely wrecked, so I need to pull them back.
Zone captured.
And they are 3 of 3. What does that mean? I don't like the sound of that alarm. Incoming ballistic missiles. Estimated to hit this area. Disperse your forces immediately. Oh, here! Shit, retreat, retreat, retreat. You can call in ballistic missiles. There it is, look. Am I retreated in time? Is it just one? Look at how they're suppressed, how far away they were. Jeez. I think it's just around here. a lot of ballistic missiles, isn't it? Gas, gas, gas. We're detecting chemical spill. Get the hell out of there. Avoid it until your forces will have an opportunity to don NBC gear. So we can't go to the rail station because they've released toxic gas. That's pretty cool. I like that. Just a little random thing. Now is that...
remaining.
Oh! I thought that was the end of the missiles. They're still coming. Jeez.
Zone captured.
Oh, we've captured that farm as well. So it's just this here. Can we capture that in 30 seconds? I doubt it.
Contact mark 1000.
Push this up as well, and this.
Roger, will do.
Just going to move the supply trucks up with them. Oh, that hurt. What did they fire at? Oh, it's artillery. Retreat, retreat, retreat. They're hitting us with artillery. Napalm at the back of that point then.
New objective received.
We didn't get it. We did pretty well. Control 9 objectives. I lost a few vehicles there though. Ally lost quite a lot of stuff as well. But the enemy lost a lot, 56. Definitely advantage to us there. Wow. It's so much fun, this game. I'm really enjoying it. Right, next phase. We should be able to finish it this phase, surely. Let's repair everything first before we spend points on anything else. Okay, so we've got 150 points. We can't actually upgrade anything else. That's done. We cannot upgrade anything. So we need to think about points that we can spend here. I'm not really bothered about engineer support, building obstacles and strong points and stuff. The dead, we are accounted. The reinforcements poured in to fill the gaps. The fighting went on. Use operational authority to upgrade and reinforce your regiment. Blah, blah, blah. Operational log. Phase 4. I think we're doing okay. I'm going to spend my 150 points on that so I can bring in even more units. Because I still haven't brought in my command, and now I've got other stuff to choose from. So 2 platoons cannot be deployed. Ooh. Airspace denied. Tactical aids are not available. Helicopters are more expensive to deploy. Phase lasts for 5 minutes less. Plus 100 supply points. Plus 200 deployment points during this phase. That's quite nice. Blitz. Air superiority. I mean, this is the end, isn't it? This is our last one. So let's go for air superiority. And then we can have cheaper stuff. And be super aggressive.
New objective received.
Deployment mode. So we can deploy anywhere here. I think within the red circles. So, like if I want to bring in the riflemen here, I think I can put them anywhere in the red circles. But I can't, like, push them up necessarily. Is that really closer that way? Yeah, I can't call them in there, but I can call them in here. Well, I'll call them in on the road then, and I can just drive them in, can't I? T-72s as well. And then let's bring in, should we bring in the HQ thing? Or do we bring in more infantry? Well, I could bring in the HQ, and then the assault engineers. Place units and obstacles, desired positions. So you can do engineering support, but we've got no points. That would be like you could put down the barbed wire and stuff like you've got here. But I don't really think that's something we need to worry about. They can still attack from here, so I'll have to leave these guys there. But they are fully reinforced now and in a defended position. Supply is probably needs repair or replacing at some point. Let's confirm that. Now we can tell everyone where to go. So we're going to hit move up there. So there's 3 in play. There's chemical hazards. So there's minus 33% unit survivability and minus 33% suppression resistance. And reduced HQ and command radius and SAM accuracy. So there's still lots of chemicals here. I think that just applies across the map. And our HQ range is obviously quite small. It's usually bigger than that. But we'll be fine. It should be interesting. I'm going to move the Sani up to there. I'm just going to move all of these fast into the middle for now. And we'll see where we get to. So unpause. Shilka can probably move up slightly. This is fully repaired and rearmed. So this is uncapped. So we can... I'm just going to turn that off. I'm going to push this up to this side of it. Because I just want them pointing outwards. Supply is in a decent position. Allies moving all these units now. Those will... I'm surprised they're not getting damaged by the poison, but...
Zone captured.
It is the AI, I suppose. It just sits where it wants. Push these infantry up to here. HQ can come up to here as well. Sit in a building. Shilka can probably push up as well. Sani can just sit in the edge of that point. T-72s can push up as well. Here we go. So everything's a little bit cheaper. So we've got SU-27 rockets we can call in now. So let's do that against all these tanks.
Zone captured.
We'll call in some artillery on those tanks at the back as well. The rockets should hit the front ones, I hope. I think we'll do some napalm as well on this point. I mean, they're going to be fighting tooth and nail for it, aren't they? Because they're in a much worse position now. I think that's alright, though. I'm missing some tanks. They're all in the field. Oh, it's because I've got some over here still. I mean, we control the entire map now that we need to control for this. They're taking a lot of fire from those missiles. I'm just going to retreat them. Let's drop some more artillery on these things. Let's drop some heavy artillery on the point in general. Are these guys out of their vehicles? Yes, they are. Put them back in and get them up to the front. These guys are out of ammo, so let's move them fast back to there and they can get rearmed. Let's get them back in the vehicle and push them up faster. Let's move these guys up hard. I think we've got, even if we control it, we've got to last out and hold everything for the 16 minutes. Then after that, I think we just win, regardless of how many phases there are left. Our allies are coming in with some cluster bombers or something. Yeah, cluster bombers. Very nice. We can just push in. So, let's position ourselves defensively. Let's call in these guys as well to sit up here. So they can only call stuff in from that side and this edge here. So we kind of need to get ourselves in a defensive position. We can probably cover that from there, actually. So I'm going to push these guys up here. And we'll push our recon up here. We'll leave these guys in this side of the point, in a defensive position. These assault engineers, no, they're out now. I thought I'd put them back in. So they can come from up that way. But I might just leave these guys here undeployed and ready to go. HQ can be moved where we need it. These tanks...
Zone captured. Total domination achieved.
Oh, they're coming in here. Crap. Oh. Automatically ends when you get total domination. Okay. I thought you just maybe had to hold out. I was about to start sending stuff to attack those reinforcements that had come in for them. Wow. I think, is that the operation done? Did we win? That was good fun. I enjoyed that. Only 3 missions long, but it's like a mini campaign. So we did pretty well. I mean, we're probably about, well, exactly even, near enough. We actually had more wounded. But we killed more of their vehicles. We didn't lose any of that time, so that's good. So, vehicles lost is your vehicles. The orange ones don't count. Allied stuff doesn't appear, I guess. I don't know. Because he definitely lost vehicles there, and it doesn't say... Unless it's like 15 overall, but I think this is like for the entire campaign. That was pretty good fun. That's it. Last stage completed. Operation completed. Let's look at the results. Victory points. Difficulty medium. We got loads more than we needed. That was really cool. T-72 did really well. Look at all the kills that T-72 did really well. I lost one of those. I lost a lot of the BRDM2s, the recon vehicles. T-72 M1s, 30 destroyed, 14 destroyed, 11. Oh, I lost a few of that. I did lose infantry vehicles because I have to get them up close. I'd never called in any of the Mi-24Ps. I got a few kills. Where's the Sani? There it is. It did get kills. I was going to say the Sani seemed to be doing pretty well. I really enjoyed that. I'm really impressed with the fact that this game was basically made by one person with a little bit of support from Microprose. The guy has done an amazing job. It is such a fun game. I know it's only single player, but there's a lot of fun to be had there, and the AI is pretty good. It certainly maneuvers in on you, and your ally maneuvers against the enemy pretty well. Well, thanks for joining me. That's the end of the first campaign. We will definitely do some more campaigns, or more operations as it were, and probably some skirmishes and stuff, because I'm really enjoying it, and as I play more, I will eventually do a review, but I just want to get a good feel of the game first. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe, and please stay tuned to the channel for more Regiments as the week goes on.